Ukrainian special forces defeat a Russian Wagner group near Bakhmut in intense footage. New footage has emerged showing the defeat of the Russian Wagner group in Ukraine near Bakhmut. The video was released by the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade and shows the fighting south of the fort. The clip is taken from the point of view of Ukrainian special forces destroying Wagner's group in the trenches. The Ukrainian Special Forces Assault Brigade also released a video showing Ukrainian Special Forces raiding the Russian Wagner group near Bakhmut. Reuters was able to confirm the video location of the metal structures and greenery seen in the video, which matched satellite imagery of the area. Meanwhile, a Ukrainian Special Forces officer off camera as his brothers-in-arms stormed the Russian Wagner group's positions, showing the Russian Wagner group being forced to surrender as Ukrainian Special Forces stormed the trenches with rifles. The head of Russia's private Wagner army said that Ukrainian units had started their counterattack and were approaching Bakhmut from the flank, while the Russian Defense Ministry said its paratroopers were supporting the advance west of the city. Reuters was unable to independently verify either of the statements, which came amid escalating disputes between Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin and Russia's Defense Ministry over the implementation of the invasion, now in its 15th month. Prigozhin said that the Ukrainian operation was proven. On the other hand, Ukrainian border guard troops destroyed Russian infantry vehicles and equipment in the Donetsk region. This footage was released by the Border Guard Service of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and allegedly shows Ukrainian troops detonating Russian electronic warfare equipment and infantry fighting vehicles. Images show the aftermath of the blow from the artillery of the Ukrainian troops. The vehicles and equipment of the Russian infantry were blown to pieces. Another footage also appears to show a Ukrainian troop bomb destroying a Russian troop hiding position in a building in the Donetsk region. This footage was released by the 92nd Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. The pictures show that before the Ukrainian troops bombed the Russian troops, drones from one of the Ukrainian troops scouted first when the target was in position where the Ukrainian troops' bombs destroyed the Russian troops' positions. As for some of the Russian troops who survived, they were seen running away. Meanwhile, around 165 Russian troop invaders were knocked out, 216 injured in the Bakhmut direction over the last few days. In the past 24 hours, 15 military clashes have occurred in the direction of Bakhmut, and the Ukrainian Defense Forces have eliminated 165 Russian troops. The relevant statement was made by Eastern Group spokesman of the Ukrainian Armed Forces Serhiy Cherevadii during a national telethon, reports the Ukrinform correspondent. Over the past few days, Russian troops have shelled Ukrainian positions in the direction of Bakhmut 390 times. A total of 15 military clashes took place, as well as 9 air raids. Following the military clashes, a total of 165 Russian troops were eliminated, 216 were injured, and 1 person was taken prisoner, Cherevadii said. In his words, Ukrainian forces destroyed 2 enemy T-72 tanks, 1 airborne assault vehicle, 2 armored vehicles, 1 unmanned aerial vehicle control center, and a field ammunition depot. According to Cherevatyi, the number of airstrikes and military clashes remained practically unchanged. At the same time, the Russian troops suffered colossal personnel losses. The Russian invading troops were nervous about a Ukrainian counterattack and, not understanding where the main blow was expected, scattered their efforts in several directions. The head of the Joint Press Center for the Southern Operational Command said this in a United News telethon, the correspondent for Ukrinform reported. Their panic is visible and lies in the fact that they do not know where the maximum force of the strike is expected, and that is why they are spreading their efforts towards Zaporizhia and Kherson.